and fermentation, movies and inebriation with films and fermentation, comedy mixed with tasty libation. Films and fermentation with Leo Beckman and Mike.
Hey, movie lovers, this is Leo,
Mike,
and Kevin from Films and Fermentation.
If you love comedy, movies, and a good drink in hand, then you need to check out the Podnation Media Network.
it's home to a variety of amazing podcasts covering everything from pulp culture to history and, of course, movies like ours.
And the best part, Podnation Media Network is featured on Roku, so you can stream your favorite podcasts anytime.
Alongside Films and Fermentation, you'll find other fantastic shows like the KJ&A podcast, The Undiscovered Entrepreneur, Real Sharks, and so many more.
So grab a drink, press play, and join the fun with Podnation Media Network.
Because everything's better with a little comedy, movies, and booze.
Learn more by going to linktree.com/PodNationPods. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Films and Fermentation. Tonight is a very special episode. We're going to be playing a game tonight, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll work out, and we'll do this again later, or maybe it'll be a flop, and we'll just say this was a bad idea. But tonight is episode 206, Movie Mad Libs. That's right. We are Films and Fermentation, a movie and alcohol podcast. I got an email from Good Pod saying we're #1 pop culture podcast again. Woohoo! Been pretty consistent week by week, so... we are also the #1 beer podcast.
Number 1 out of 7.
Yes. Yes. We are in the top 7. Last on the dial, first in your heart. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
We're 3 friends who like to talk shit about movies while getting shit-faced. We also like to get off track once in a while. Once in a while? Tonight we're taking a break from actual film reviews to play the game no screenwriter wants you to see. Movie Mad Libs, where plot structure goes to die. We'll be filling in the blanks on ridiculous movie summaries, each one written in the style of a famous director. Because nothing says artistic tribute like turning Tarantino into a Mad Libs booklet. Expect chaos, confusion, and at least one heartfelt monologue from a cowboy played by a Muppet. So grab a drink, sharpen your pencils, and prepare to witness what happens when Scorsese meets complete grammatical anarchy. Don't forget, you can email us at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation to find all of our social media and podcast links. You can watch us on the Podnation Media Network on Roku, YouTube, or on Rumble if you want to see our pretty faces. You can also subscribe to our Substack newsletter if you'd like to get some regular updates about the show. We're an independent podcast, which means we are listener supported. So please consider joining our Patreon for as little as $1 a month to receive members-only content. That's right. For a $1 donation, we will make you the star of our next movie Mad Lib. Go to patreon.com/filmsandfermentation or purchase our merchandise at teespring.com or text us at 904-867-4466. Please let us know who you are if you send us a text. What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
I am drinking the last of my Freedom Brews, the Amber Lager, 5.2% alcohol by volume.
Nice. I like the Amber Lager one. Was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Ted, what do you got going on?
Well, I wanted to try to stay on theme, and I decided to put into Genesis a Mad Libs cocktail recipe. And I came up with something. I had my wife, Megan, sit across from me, and I said, give me a hard liquor. Give me a mixer. Give me a citrusy mixer. Give me a liqueur. And what I concocted, this is, I don't have a name for it. I guess it's just, what episode are we? Episode 206.
It's the Mad Lib cocktail.
The Mad Lib cocktail. This is gin, 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of lemonade,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, 3/4 an ounce of raspberry puree, and then another 3/4 ounce of triple sec, topped with some tonic water.
Mm.
And it's actually pretty good.
It actually sounded kind of tasty. Sounded kind of like a summer-ish, like refreshing kind of drink. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I tried something similar with OpenAI, like coming up with a Mad Lib cocktail, and it didn't quite go as well as I wanted it to. So I gave up. But I was telling Mike in pre-show that I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep well last night, so I decided I needed a boost. So I'm drinking. It's called Forenza Italia espresso blend coffee with a splash or two of Java Moonshine from Old Smokies.
Nice.
Get my alcohol and my kick. Anyway, Mike, anything special happened this week?
This week in film history with Mike. This week in film history with Mike.
In 1926, Don Juan, starring John Barrymore, is released by Warner Brothers, the first full-length film to utilize the Vodafone sound on disc system with a synchronized musical score and sound effects.
Any relation to Drew Barrymore?
Yes,
Probably.
your grandfather. John Barrymore, and then he was an actor. The father, I can't remember her father's name. He was an actor, Lionel Barrymore, and then Drew. Yeah, so it's a family line.
Lionel Barrymore played why can't I think of his name from It's a Wonderful Life? It's the old miser.
Actually, no, he might be the grandfather, and John Barrymore is the great grandfather because her father's like it's like a whole family line of actors.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a little bit about this in one of my film classes in college. Like this was one of the first films to incorporate sound into the filming, but it's still technically a silent film because there's no dialogue. It's just the music and like sound effects. Yeah, and then but the dialogue is still not recorded on there. So it's almost like I wouldn't call it a silent film. It's like a semi-silent film.
It's like the struggles of Singing in the Rain, where things didn't sync up, and
yeah, basically, yeah. Next one you got there, Mike.
1939, 7th Venice Film Festival opens with the United States boycott due to Benito Mussolini's fascist Italian regime. Damn fascist Italians.
Yeah,
fascism sucks.
I have no jokes to make on this one. We're just gonna move on.
Fascism sucks.
Fascism sucks. Go for it.
1953, From Here to Eternity, based on the book by James Jones, directed by Fred Zimmerman, and starring Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift, and Frank Sinatra, is released. Academy Award Best Picture 1954.
This is a good movie. It's also an Academy Award winning role for Frank Sinatra. He won Best Supporting Actor that year for this movie. It launched his 1960s movie career, which was a second career for him because he had lost his ability to sing for a short time. It's also the basis for the Johnny Fontaine storyline in The Godfather, because it's widely believed that Frank Sinatra's connections are what helped him get the role in this film. Next one.
1960, Los Angeles premiere of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh.
Yeah, it's not as good as the one with Vince Vaughn.
Liar! Liar!
Yeah. Liar! Liar!
Liar! Liar! Liar!
I would question
Heche
sanity.
that sold that movie, though.
What's that?
It was Anne Heche that sold that movie.
I mean, she played the Janet Leigh roles. She was basically dead in the first 10 minutes of the film. But anybody who says they like that version better than the Hitchcock version needs serious therapy.
Well, the Hitchcock version was in black and white, dude. I mean,
The Hitchcock version was a genius and a classic. The remake was just a shot-for-shot remake with actors who aren't as good as the ones that were in the Hitchcock version. Anyway, speaking of Hitchcock.
And that's the only way he does it in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
1985 adventure comedy film Pee-wee's Big Adventure, starring Paul Rubens, is released.
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
And that bicycle is now at the Alamo.
Yes, it is. Not in the basement, though.
No.
Next one Mike put in there for himself. I almost took it out as a way of just fucking with you, but I left it in.
1997, Garth Brooks performs a free concert in New York Central Park for HBO, later releasing it as Garth Live from Central Park.
Not as good as Chris Gaines.
Heresy.
You ever listen to any of the songs in the Chris Gaines album? It's pretty bad. I don't know what he was going for with that, man. It was pretty bad.
I like the hair.
Yeah. Emo Garth Brooks.
Mm.
Next one's really funny.
2015, Muppet, Miss Piggy, and Kermit the Frog announced the end of their relationship on Twitter.
Do you know why that was announced on Twitter? It was a tie-in to the Muppets sitcom that they were running that year.
Yeah.
Because that was like the whole storyline for the first season was their separation. Next one, sir.
2018, Crazy Rich Asians, the first Hollywood film with an all-Asian cast starring Condence Wu, Henry Golding, and Michelle Yeoh, premieres in Los Angeles.
That's a good movie.
I have not seen it. My wife tells me it's a good film. I know she's watched it.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rom-com, but it's okay.
Last one.
I thought we talked about this one before, but probably
we may have. I know it's possible.
2018, China bans the release of Winnie the Pooh movie Christopher Robin after the character is used to mock Chinese President Xiao Jinping.
Yes, so it's not Christopher Robin himself, but Pooh. They used Winnie the Pooh to mock the president because the president kind of resembles Winnie the Pooh.
Does he only wear a red shirt?
He walks around with no pants on, red shirt, eats honey. Xi Jinping. We're going to get canceled in China, but that's okay.
We've been banned in China now. Damn it.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. I just heard an interview from the guy that does the voice of Winnie the Pooh today, who's very upset about the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey films.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. So that was our This Week in Film History. Should I play the song anyway, Kev, even though there's no beer news?
Yeah.
You can make it would be a dramatic way of making your announcement.
Kevin's here, he's here for a bit. He's got news, it's beer news with Kevin.
As much as I would love to bring you new beer news this week, there just hasn't been anything worth reporting. If I'm being brutally honest, National Beer Drinking Day was 2 days ago, and if you didn't drink a beer, well, fuck you.
Yeah, for us, it's usually every day. So. So the big news this week is that there is no news.
The big news is that there's no news.
Now, I actually have a few things this week, so we'll move on to my segment.
Do they require? Is it beer themed?
No, it's movie themed.
Oh, okay, good.
You do the beer, I do the movies.
Okay.
Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates Leo.
It's the first time in a while I've done movie updates and I didn't have a celebrity death to announce, so this is a pretty good week.
Well, there was one this week.
There was one.
There was one, but I don't know her name, Kelly Mack or something like that. She was an actress on The Walking Dead. She passed away tragically from a rare form of cancer. She was 32 years old.
Yes.
It's a shame, but I don't know much about her career to extrapolate on that. So, my movie news this week is a couple of reviews and a cast announcement. So I saw Fantastic Four: First Steps yesterday. As of the recording of this episode, I was bored. I needed to get out of the house, so I went to the movies. It was good. I would say it's the first time the Fantastic Four was done right. Like it's very faithful to how they're portrayed in the comics. The retro futuristic 1960s backdrop is incredible. It's so cool to look at. There's so many things going on that you can kind of catch out of the corner of your eye. And they are on Earth 828, so they're one of the alternate versions of Earth, which is going to tie in later to Avengers Doomsday and all that stuff. It was really, really good. The actress who plays Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby, is fantastic. No pun intended.
Good adjective.
She's amazing in it. The guy from Stranger Things, Joe Quinn, who plays Johnny Storm, he's really good. I like how they portrayed the Thing in it. Pedro Pascal is starting to get a little overused in his projects, I think, but he was still pretty good as Reed Richards. The Silver Surfer was interesting. It was a cool take on it. It was I really enjoyed it though. I feel like between this
from what's the one that takes place in Missouri, the Ozarks? Julie Gardner.
Julie Gardner, yeah, she was really good. It's between this, Thunderbolts, and James Gunn's Superman. I feel like the comic book movies have taken a turn for the better because all three movies were very enjoyable. The problem is the budgets have gotten so big that none of these movies are making profits. So even though Superman and this movie made $500 million in their opening weekend, they're still going to lose money.
Yeah, Disney announced that Thunderbolts is a bomb.
Thunderbolts was a bomb, yeah, and it's a shame, like because they've actually been really good movies, but I feel like it's some of it is like fatigue because there's so much superhero stuff being produced now between the TV shows and the movies and all this other stuff, and just that some of the previous films in the last few years have not been great. And so
I'm going to see Superman this weekend.
It was really good. I think you'll like it. I really enjoyed it.
My wife and I got a sitter.
Got a sitter. Oh my God. Get out of the house and be adults. Oh my God. We're going to be adults. Let's go see a superhero movie. I also have a quick review of Wes Anderson's The Phoenician Scheme, his latest film, which was just released on Peacock Premium in the last couple weeks. I was really excited to see this because I love Wes Anderson. I was kind of bored. And I feel bad to say that because, like I said, I like Wes Anderson. Now, the cinematography is amazing. It's all like his usual visual style, which is really cool to look at. The actors are great in it for what they're asked to do.
Any of his callbacks?
Some callbacks, a little bit. I mean, most of his usual cast is in it. Bill Murray has a very quick cameo as God, which is kind of funny. Norton's not in it. No, it's Benicio del Toro is the lead. Michael Cera is in it. It's his first time doing a Wes Anderson film, but he is born to play a Wes Anderson character.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, Tom Hanks, what's his name from Breaking Bad's in it?
Owen Wilson.
Yeah. No, Bryan Cranston, he's in it. Scarlett Johansson's in it very briefly. So there's like a lot of like some of his returning actors are in it. But it was a very meandering plot, and I was bored at times. And between this,
with Asteroid City,
between this, Asteroid City, and the other one before that, French Dispatch, I'm feeling a little bit of Wes Anderson fatigue. Like it's been there, done that. Like his style doesn't really change much, and the stories are very like. I think he's gotten a little bit too much in trying to be quirky. Like you don't have to be that quirky.
Right.
You know, like the things that made Tenenbaums work and Darjeeling Limited and
the Grand Budapest.
Grand Budapest, like all that stuff. That all worked because it wasn't like overboard quirky, but it was quirky. Even like Moonrise Kingdom was a really good movie. I really like that one.
Yeah.
But since then, it's just kind of like I don't know, Wes Anderson fatigue a little bit.
So speaking of quirky, that means you didn't watch Happy Gilmore 2?
Not yet. I probably will at some point, but I haven't watched it.
I will not.
And today there was another announcement for the cast of the Highlander reboot, which is currently in pre-production, probably going to be released in 2027. It looks like It's already been announced that Henry Cavill will be playing the role of McLeod.
Okay.
Ramirez, the Sean Connery Spaniard, is going to be played by that master of accents, Russell Crowe. He gets to do a Spanish accent now.
So
He's Egyptian.
is this being directed by Zach?
That's not a Zack Snyder film.
Zack Snyder? No, he's not
I don't
bringing the whole
remember.
team back together with Superman and Kal-El and Jor-El and
Jor-El and all. Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I'm looking it up now because I don't know if they announced the director or not. So Henry Cavill, Russell Crowe are playing the two leads. But it was just announced today, actually, that the villain in the film, whose name has not been released, will be played by my favorite actor, Dave Bautista. Is going to be playing. But no, I like that. I think he'll be.
I was about to ask what wrestling match was going to be on there at the beginning.
Yeah,
Freebirds before.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be Kurgan or some other villain or whatever, but he is going to be the antagonist of the movie. It's being directed by Chad Stahelski, who is the director behind John Wick Chapter 4, The Matrix Reloaded, and The Matrix Resurrections. Or he did the stunts on those films, but he was the director of the John Wick films. So he was a stunt coordinator turned director. So it should be pretty action heavy. And that's my movie updates for this week. Mike, you have any must-try beer destinations?
I have a must-try beer. This is Bourbon County brand original stout. It's an imperial stout, aged in a blend of freshly emptied barrels from Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill, Four Roses, and Wild Turkey. It's aged average of 12 months. It's a ABV of 14.7, so it will knock you on your
wow.
I was just saying, like, I want to try this just because of the blend of whiskeys that they use.
Well, that's the barrels. They just not every batch has been the same barrel. So you get a 6-pack, it could be a Four Roses barrel, or
I'm not complaining about any of those. I'll take one of each. Go ahead.
Bourbon County brand stout from Goose Island Beer Company showcases the complexity born from aging in a diverse selection of top-tier bourbon barrels. The nose opens with a rich layer of vanilla, cherry, and dark cocoa, followed by hints of toasted almond and caramelized sugar. On the palate, expect a decadent mouthful that delivers flavors of fudge, bourbon-soaked oak, and a lingering warmth that perfectly complements the beer's bold body. The interplay of sweet, roasted, and spirit-driven notes create a stout that is indulgent and balanced.
I know something that's going on my Christmas list to Santa.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look for these. So Goose Island is a brewery in Chicago, but they do sell their items in Philly and Jersey and in the tri-state area. So I'm hoping to be able to find these at some point somewhere.
They still have that location on Delaware Ave.
I don't know. You know, I was just about to look that up. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up during the break and we'll see. But it's because they had that like brew and restaurant place you can go to. I was there once. It's actually pretty
Yards
good.
was rebuilt on Spring Garden, but
across from the comedy store thing. Yeah, I was there once. It was pretty nice when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. We're back from that little break. We hope you enjoyed all those amazing commercials that we played just now for you. Before we get started on our main segment, I've moved on. I didn't want to drink another coffee because I do have to go to sleep at some point tonight. But I wanted something cold. So I'm drinking a beer I've never had before, but I believe Kevin gave it one to me. I think you were like emptying out your fridge
the other night
in my bag. Yeah.
Is it the cookie one?
So it's Southern Tier Caramel Cookie Bar, Chocolate Bar Imperial Stout. It is 10% alcohol by volume.
I gotta
see
get
how
my
this goes.
whiskey shot.
I have not tried it yet.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. Holy shit.
You just became diabetic, Lee.
Oh, I think my last tooth just fell out. Oh my God. Yeah, that should make for an interesting Mad Libs tonight when I finish that. Since I just drank moonshine, so. All right, so we're playing movie Mad Libs tonight. How this is going to work is I have 6 paragraph-long plots written to sound like various movie directors' styles. These gentlemen are going to supply the missing words based on some clues that I'm going to give them. They're not going to know what the story is about. They're just going to give me the words. We'll fill in the blanks, and then we'll see how the story sounds afterwards. For instance, I did one myself using ChatGPT to help me with this. I had ChatGPT create a Spike Lee style urban drama that I can fill in the blanks for. The urban drama is called Truth, Tension, and a Lot of Talking. I had to give an urban neighborhood name. So I went with a place called The Hot Plate. Not real. I just thought it sounded funny. I needed a kitchen appliance. So my answer for that was Cuisinart. I needed a nickname for the main character. So I went with The Kid. I needed a job title for the main character. So I went with Graffiti Artist. The main character had a personal secret. I went with he secretly wants to be a ballet dancer. He has 2 friends whose nicknames are Scud and Socrates. I needed the name of a civil rights leader, so I went with Malcolm X. I needed the name of a historical figure, so I went with Louis Armstrong. I needed a chain business, so I went with Applebee's. I needed an object, so I went with the boneless wing appetizer. I needed an emotion, which is anger. I needed a 3-word slogan, so I went with taste the flavor. I needed a local landmark, so I went with a church. And that was the ones I had to fill in. So the story reads like this. This is the Spike Lee style Truth, Tension, and a Lot of Talking. It's the hottest day of the year in the hot plate, and tensions are rising faster than a Cuisinart on Max. Kid, a sharp-tongued graffiti artist, spends the day weaving through the neighborhood, dodging gentrifiers, dodging exes, and dodging questions about his desire to be a ballet dancer. Around him, a colorful cast, including Scud, a radical with a megaphone, Socrates, who won't stop quoting Malcolm X, and the ghost of Louis Armstrong. They're all dealing with the arrival of a new Applebee's on the block. A single boneless wing appetizer becomes the spark that sets off a firestorm of debates, monologues, and full-on anger. By the end, someone paints Taste the Flavor across the wall of the local church. The final shot holds on Kid, who looks straight into the camera and says, "So what you gonna do about it?" And that's my Spike Lee style Mad Libs. So for these guys, we have a Scorsese style Mad Lib that Kevin is going to supply answers for. A Nora Ephron rom-com style Mad Lib that Mike has volunteered for, which should be fun. A Chris Nolan style time twisting mind bender that Kevin will be supplying answers for. A John Ford style Western for Mike. A Spielberg style sci-fi film that Mike will also be supplying answers for. And a Tim Burton Story of Melancholy. Providing answers for that will be Kevin. So we'll start with the first one here, which is a Kevin entry in the Mad Lib category. This is the Scorsese style gangster film. So here's what I need. Kev, first thing I need is a year.
1969.
1969. I need the name of one of the New York boroughs.
Harlem.
Harlem. I don't know if he's ever done one in Harlem before. I need the name of our main character. You can even give me an actor if you want to just do that too.
Okay. Adrian Brody.
Okay. Adrian Brody. Let's see here. A lowly occupation.
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher. Okay. I really thought you were going to say like Baskin Robbins ice cream guy or something. A title for the organized crime in the city. Like, what do they call it?
All the crime, or just this one family?
Like this one particular family.
The Fajules.
I'm going to spell it the way I know how to spell Vajul. I don't know if it's how you spell it. Just so you know, Vajul is kind of like an insult.
Then it works.
Yeah. I need the name of the main character's mentor. Again, could be an actor if you want. Mickey. Blue eyes. Mickey. His childhood friend's name.
Mickey's childhood friend, or Adrian
your main character, Adrian Brody.
Okay. Scruffy Lopez.
Scruffy Lopez. I need an addiction.
Pop rocks.
And Coke, because then like it blows up in your stomach, right? I need a luxury item.
Ooh, a Lamborghini.
Lambo. I need the name of a classic rock band.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones. A violent crime.
Decapitation.
Wow. That's just murder.
You're gonna love when we fill in these blanks when I read that part back. I need a religious ritual.
The one with the beads.
The rosary.
The rosary.
I don't know. It's Italian. I don't have that.
An Italian dish.
Beefaroni by Boyardee.
You summon a bitch. I need an animal.
A chipmunk.
If you really wanted to get Leo with the Italian food, would have been the never-ending salad bar at
Olive Garden. When I said Italian dish, I was half expecting to say Sophia Loren. I need another car brand.
Maserati.
I need. It's the name of your main character. I'm just going to put Adrian Brody there again.
Mm.
And I need a historical figure.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Who was the one who discovered peanuts?
George Washington Carver.
Him.
JWC. That's what I'm putting down. I'm like typing in George Washington Carver. All right, so that is all the blanks for this story. This is a Scorsese style film that Kevin has filled in the blanks for. This film is called Catholic Guilt and Cocaine. Set in 1969 in the gritty underbelly of Harlem, Adrian Brody rises from a street-level dishwasher to become the most feared fajuli in the city. Guided by his unhinged mentor, Mickey, and constantly clashing with his childhood friend turned cop, Scruffy Lopez, he juggles his love life, his addiction to pop rocks, and his obsession with a Lamborghini. The soundtrack blares to Rolling Stones as a montage of decapitation, rosary beads, and beefaroni play out in slow motion. Everything falls apart after a chipmunk is found in the trunk of his Maserati, and Adrian Brody breaks the fourth wall to confess his sins to George Washington Carver. I think we have an Oscar winner.
Okay.
Scorsese might get a second director Oscar for that one.
Hey, it's better than some of the plots I've seen lately.
I know. I want to know how the chipmunk plays into it.
Better than The Godfather Part 3.
It was Alvin. That's the problem.
Next one should be really fun because Mike now gets to do a Nora Ephron style rom-com.
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
I need a name. So it could be a character name you can give me, or you can give me like an actor or actress or something.
Delilah.
Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. I need an occupation.
Construction worker.
Okay. Construction worker. I need the name of a New York City street. You just throw a number out there. Throw a numbered street.
Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue. I think Katie gave me the same one when I tested this with her. I need a hot beverage.
Hot beverage. Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. That's a good one. I was going to say Earl Grey. Hot. Cappuccino. Definitely spelled that wrong. I need. So your main character has a screen name she uses for her emails. What would be Delilah's screen name? Should be something cute.
Sexy Pixie 13.
Sexy Pixie 13. So when Katie did this, she gave me an actor for the first thing, and then the screen name she gave me was Sassy Princess, and I was like, well, that's going to be really funny when we read this back, Kate. I need another character name, not the same one as before. Could be
Hubert.
Hubert. Hubert or Hubert?
Hubert. H.
Hubert. Another job.
Doorman.
A quirky small business.
Quirky small business.
Like a small business, but kind of like a weird, strange kind of small business.
Like a magic shop.
Beeswax candle shop.
Ooh. Somebody
quirky.
was at Peddler's recently. Do they still have that shop there where you go in and the bees are just flying around like freely?
You mean the honey place? Probably.
Yeah, the honey place.
The honey place is there, but I don't go in it.
I don't go in it either. They got fucking bees flying around inside the place.
I'm covered in bees.
Not the bees. I need a romantic location.
Ellis Island.
I was going to say the back of Mike's truck. Ellis Island. I need a baked good.
A sconce.
Little Debbie.
What did you say, Mike?
A sconce.
A scone? You mean a scone?
Scone.
A sconce is the thing you hang candles on the wall. Scone. I need a pop culture topic.
Unionization of stormtroopers.
I'm overruling. We're using that one.
Okay.
A pet's name.
Kevin.
And an embarrassing object.
A butt plug.
A butt plug. Katie used dildo. All right, here we
The
go.
little Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Not Christmas trees.
Here is Mike's Nora Ephron style rom-com. It's titled Love, Lattes, and Longing. Delilah, a charming but neurotic construction worker, lives in a brownstone on Fifth Avenue, drinks cappuccino, and writes emails to Sexy Pixie 13 every night. Little does she know her anonymous pen pal is actually Hubert, a grumpy doorman who just bought out her beeswax candle shop. Sparks fly after a chance encounter at Ellis Island involving a spilled scone and a discussion about the unionization of stormtroopers. After a heartwarming misunderstanding involving Kevin, their pet cat, they reunite in the rain with the line, "I came here to say I'm sorry and to return your butt plug."
That's not my butt plug.
That'd be even better if that was the file. That's not my butt
Actually,
plug.
no, you got it wrong. That's not my butt plug.
Hubert saying it, yeah. Funny. All right. Next one is Kevin's. This is a Christopher Nolan style time twisting, mind bending sci-fi story. So here's what I need, Kev. I need an abstract concept.
Oh, all right.
This episode. Oh.
Yeah.
The light in the refrigerator that you don't know whether it's on or off until you open the refrigerator.
Does the fridge light work when it's, I know what you mean. I'm not right.
The little man comes out from behind and turns it off.
Yeah. He does. It's the same guy that does the light inside the dryer.
Yeah.
I need a character name.
Clive.
I need. All right, I got this one. It says same name backwards, so that would be Clive backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I need a philosopher's name.
Socrates.
It's the second time Socrates got used in a Mad Lib tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I need a scientific sounding phenomenon. Real or fake?
String theory.
G-string theory.
The hegemon option phenomenon.
The hegemon option.
Option phenomenon.
Okay. All right. I need a direction.
Northwest.
I need an ordinary object.
Butt plug.
A can opener.
A butt plug. I need a major historical event.
Landing on the moon.
Okay. The moon landing. I mean, that was fake, but okay, we'll go with
it.
Yeah. We need a geometric shape.
Hexagon.
What?
Hexagon.
Not a dodecahedron?
No.
And I need a noun, a person, place, or thing.
Lamp.
I love lamp. I need a body part.
The bum.
Pinky toe.
Anytime I used to play Mad Libs with my students when I taught high school, and I would say, give me a body part, they would always go with weenus. Which is the little fold of skin on your elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the closest they get, say, a penis without getting a nipple. I need a type of storm.
Tornado.
Not Johnny?
Yeah. And I need an actor with a deep voice.
James Earl Jones.
Mm-hmm. Could have also went with Cher.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Morgan Freeman.
This film is called Time Twist and Mind-Bending Monologues by Christopher Nolan, as filled in by Kevin. In a dystopian future where we don't know if the light inside the refrigerator works or not when the door is closed, a weapon, that is a weapon, and an elite agent named Clive must team up with his inverted self named Evil Say to stop a villainous philosopher named Socrates from triggering a hegemon option phenom. Time flows northwesterly while gravity folds around a can opener that somehow controls the moon landing. The film is structured like a hexagon and features dialogue like, "What is reality but a lamp refracted through memory?" The ending reveals the entire plot took place inside of a pinky toe, during a tornado, as narrated by James Earl Jones. The whole thing happened inside tornado inside a pinky toe. All right. I still think butt plug is the winner so far for.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That and the unionization of stormtroopers. All right, Mike. Next one's yours. This is a John Ford style Western.
right.
Give me the name of a character. Good old Western character.
Good old Western character. Let's say Six Shooter McGee.
Six Shooter McGee. All right. I need a Western archetype or a Western trope, like a kind of character you normally run into in a Western.
Cavalry soldier.
Cavalry soldier. So you're calling on your John Wayne expertise. I need a 2-word made-up town name. Like, for example, in Unforgiven, it's called Big Whiskey.
Levitt Gallows.
No.
Boone's Farm.
Wet Willies.
Wet
Willies.
Wet Willies. Wet Willies, Wyoming. It's right next to Jackson Hole. I need a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah.
I tried it.
Trident for 6 Shooter McGee. He's got 2 tridents. This way it's 6 hooks, you know. Type of alcohol.
Let's box wine.
I was going to, if you didn't get it, come up with an answer. I was going to suggest Zima. I need a tragic event.
The loss of his pet pig.
Which is actually the plot of the movie Pig with Nicolas Cage. Loss of pet pig. God, I wish I could spell tonight. I need another name. This would be like your villain's name.
Let's see.
Boss Hog.
Clean Clarence.
Clarence. He would be a villain because not that many people are clean in the Old West. I need the name of the love interest.
Ella May.
Ella May. I need a job.
A job. Cow puncher.
What is it?
Cow puncher.
Cow puncher.
You've heard of cow tippers.
Yeah.
These are slightly more advanced. These are cow punchers.
Cow punchers. I need a kitchen utensil.
Rolling pin.
Rolling pin. I need a time of day.
midnight.
Okay. midnight. I need an animal.
A spider monkey.
I can see the story as I'm filling these in, so it's making me laugh a little bit here. I need a symbolic object.
Symbolic object.
Mm-hmm.
An empty whiskey bottle.
Ooh. That's deep. Empty whiskey bottle. All right. Here is Mike's John Ford style Western. It's titled Dust, Honor, and Horses. Six-shooter McGee, a weathered cavalry soldier, rides into the dusty town of Wet Willie with nothing but a trident, a bottle of boxed wine, and a haunted past involving the loss of his pet pig. He soon finds himself torn between protecting the townspeople from the evil cattle baron Clean Clarence and rekindling a lost romance with LMA, a strong-willed cowpuncher who once saved his life with nothing but a rolling pin. A climactic duel takes place at midnight with the sun blazing behind him. Oh, we got a little bit of problem here. And the sound of spider monkeys in the distance. As he rides off into the horizon, the narrator says, in the West, justice doesn't ride no horse. It rides an empty whiskey bottle. All right. So we got two more. So we'll go to Kevin and we'll be last. Okay. Is a Tim Burton Tale of Melancholy.
I'm shocked.
I need the name of your main character.
Lewis.
Lewis. Very much a Tim Burton character name. A spooky sounding place.
Dead Oaks Farm.
Dead Oaks Farm. Guys are being very creative tonight. I'm proud of you. I need a creepy object.
A butt plug.
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
What's a creepy object?
A creepy object. A monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw.
Cock ring.
Monkey paw. Cock ring. An unusual animal.
A koala.
Koala. I need a sharp object.
A butcher's knife.
Butcher's knife. I need an odd object.
Oh God. A gravy boat.
Gravy boat. All right. I need an adjective, a word that describes.
Succulent.
Succulent. I need a name for a new character. Being
let's see. Anastasia.
Anastasia. I need a strange material.
Polyester.
Polyester. I need a foreign language.
Cambodian.
Cambodian. I need an authority figure.
Constable.
Constable. I need an innocent hobby.
Stamp collecting.
Well, that is a good one. But I was thinking the boats in bottles.
Well, okay. I don't know what that's called, but we'll say boats and bottles because I'm not sure what that's called.
Okay.
I'll make it work in the story. Household item.
A potato peeler.
Potato Peeler. And last thing I need is a type of pastry.
Cannoli.
A cream puff.
Cream puff. All right, here we go. This is the melancholy tale of Lewis. In the shadowy town of Dead Oaks Farm, a pale and peculiar loner named Lewis lived inside of a monkey's paw shaped like a koala. Born with a pair of butcher knives instead of hands, he spends his day crafting gravy boats for the local children and sobbing dramatically under the full moon. But everything changed when a succulent outsider named Anastasia stumbled into town wearing a top hat made of polyester and humming a strange song in Cambodian. Together, they must stop the evil constable who plans to outlaw building boats inside of bottles and turning everyone into emotionless potato peelers. Will love bloom, or will it all end in a swirling dance number featuring stop-motion skeletons and a tragic misunderstanding involving cream puffs? I don't think it was my best one of the night so far. I've had some.
No,
a lot better. Tim Burton's a hard one to do.
Yeah.
And then this is our last one, the Spielberg-style sci-fi film that Mike will be providing answers for. Mike, I need the name of a small town. Could be a real place. Could be a real place like Trevose.
Franklinville.
Franklinville. All right. I need a number.
13.
Okay. Every time when I did this with my students, usually 69 was the number that got thrown out at me. I need an object. Butt plug?
No, not
Anal beads?
Cock ring?
Cock ring? Big, veiny, throbbing dildo?
A brass ball.
A what?
A brass brawl.
A brass ball.
Brawl.
Brawl.
Bra. Bra.
Oh, bra. Brass bra. I need a place. Not a city, just like a general place.
Town hall.
Town hall. I need a childhood activity. Masturbation.
Childhood activity. Hide and seek.
Hide and seek. I need a character name.
Devin.
I need some type of creature or entity.
Cthulhu.
Jack, I hope you're listening, sir. I need an odd way of communicating.
Nose whistles.
Okay. I need a last name. And so as to protect the innocent, don't use any of ours.
Yes. Let's see.
A lot of last names out there, sir. Just throwing at me.
I know, but I'm trying to pick up a good one.
Johansson.
Let's go with Shatner. My next one is going to be Palpatine. I need an inanimate object. Like a butt plug. Desk calendar.
Desk calendar. As Mike looked at the one he has on his desk right now.
Yeah.
I need a composer. This is a Spielberg film. You could always go John Williams.
I could, but I'm going to go with Bach.
New York.
Bach. I need an action.
Sliding.
And lastly, I need a made-up word or made-up phrase.
Made up word. Foobar.
Fucked up beyond all recognition. What was the kid's name you said again? It was Devin, right? Yeah, I got Devin in there. All right, here we go. This is the last one. A Spielberg-style sci-fi story is provided by Mike. The name of this story is Childhood Wonder Meets Government Conspiracy. In the quiet suburb of Franklinville, a group of 13 misfit kids discover a mysterious brass bra buried behind the town hall during a game of hide and seek. Led by wide-eyed dreamer Devin, the kids quickly realize the object isn't from Earth. Neither is the Cthulhu that starts communicating through odd nose whistles. As they race to protect their new friend from a shadowy government agent known only as Agent Shatner, bikes are ridden, friendships are tested, and one incredibly emotional scene involves a desk calendar glowing softly while Bach plays in the background. Just as the military arrives, the kids form a bond so strong it slides through the laws of physics. The final shot, a single tear rolls down Devin's cheek as the alien disappears into the sky and whispers, "Always remember Foobar." I feel like we started out strong and kind of fell off a little bit towards the end there.
Kind of faded, yeah.
It was kind of hard to beat butt plugs and the unionization of stormtroopers. All right, Mike, you have any beer history or trivia for us this evening?
Yes, some beer history. The Pilgrims and beer. Beer played an unexpected pivotal role in early American history. When the Pilgrims arrived on the Mayflower, their landing at Plymouth Rock may have been driven less by destiny and more by a dwindling beer supply. A diary entry from a passenger notes the settlers were low on food, especially beer, and could no longer delay finding a place to settle. Once in New England, the Pilgrims learned to brew beer using maize from Native Americans. Brewing quickly became widespread in the colonies, with skilled brewers recruited from England. By 1770, the industry was so strong that leaders like George Washington and Patrick Henry pushed for a boycott of British beer. In fact, the Boston Tea Party nearly became the Boston Beer Party.
I've been to a couple Boston beer parties. Kev was there.
They were fun. Good time had by all.
Good time had by all. We have a cinema quote of the week.
Acting is a good profession. Just don't let anyone catch you at it. Spencer Tracy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Let's revisit our drinks tonight. Michael, how was your beer? I'm sure it was good.
It was excellent.
It was excellent beer from Freedom Brew.
Freedom Brew. The Apple Lager.
Kev, how was your Mad Lib cocktail that you created with your wife?
It was all right. I got a second at our break. Mm-hmm. I think it was a little less heavy on the triple sec, more heavy on the lemonade and the tonic water. But it was good. I would make that again.
Yeah, it actually sounded pretty refreshing. So I would try that. The first thing I had tonight was a coffee with a little bit of Old Smoky Java moonshine in it, which is always really good. Second drink I had tonight was this Southern Tier beer that Kev gave me called Caramel Cookie Bar. When I first started drinking it, it was really sweet and hard to down. But by the time I got to the bottom of the bottle, I was like, wow, that wasn't that bad. That just could be the 10% alcohol by volume talking, but
Probably.
So thank you for joining us tonight for episode 206 of Movie Mad Libs. We hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. Don't forget, you can shoot us an email at filmsoffermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsoffermentation. Find all of our social media podcast links You can watch us on the Podnation Media Network on Roku, on YouTube, or on Rumble. You can subscribe to our Substack newsletter, or you can shoot us a text at 904-867-4466. Please tell us who you are. Don't forget to stop by the Crossroads between Pickle and Fermented next time around. Episode 207 is going to be a tribute to the 80s great director John Hughes, a man that we all really admire, whose movies we've seen a number of times, and who actually passed away in the month of August back in 2019. So we're going to be paying a little tribute to him. In the meantime, I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
This has been the Films and Fermentation podcast. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.